Giving light while you were running low on your own, and still you rose. You rose with cracked hands and tired bones. You rose with a heart that had every... If nobody told you today, let me be the one to say it with the kind of honesty that don't flinch when it looks you in the eyes. You're worthy. Worthy in the moments you feel like a warrior, in the moments you feel like a whisper. Worthy on the days you walk tall, and the days you crawl through the hours, just trying not to break in front of people who wouldn't understand. You're worthy. Even when you don't believe it yourself. You've been carrying storms that never made it to the group chat. You've been holding yourself together in bathrooms and cars and grocery store aisles, whispering, Lord, just get me through this moment. While the world kept spinning like your heart wasn't trembling, you've been showing up with a smile that didn't match your spirit. Giving light while you were running low on your own, and still you rose. You rose with cracked hands and tired bones. You rose with a heart that had every reason to shut down. That alone makes you worthy. You don't have to
start off this thing here today by saying you are worthy.
This. You don't have to perform for this. Worthiness is not a reward.
Nope.
It's your inheritance.
Rich Rise. Yeah.
Your worth ain't a mood swing. It don't rise and fall with who takes you back or who don't.
That's right. Your worth
ain't a paycheck or a title or a relationship status or a number on a scale. Your worth was carved into your spirit.
Yes, it was.
Before you ever took your first breath. Before heartbreak tried to rewrite you. Before disappointment tried to shrink you. Before people tried to convince you that you had to earn what God already gave. Baby, listen.
God already gave you this.
Your worth is older than your wounds.
You already
your worth is louder than your doubt. Your worth is deeper than your mistakes.
You're already there. Come on now.
God don't change his mind.
God didn't change his mind on you, honey.
You're enough without the mask.
God didn't change his mind
You're
on
enough even when you're healing. You're enough even when you're questioning everything.
You're enough. Okay.
You always were. Somewhere along the way, you learned to measure yourself by who stayed, who clapped, who chose you, who validated you.
Don't do that.
People are inconsistent.
Don't do that.
God is not. And your worth, untouched, unmoved, unshaken. You don't have to beg for love when you were born from it.
You don't have to beg
You
for
don't
love.
have to shrink to be seen.
You ain't got to shrink for God to see you, baby. God like you when you big.
You don't have to prove what heaven already confirmed.
Yeah, God already knows.
Even when you don't feel it, even when life don't show it, ain't nothing can take that from you. You're worthy because God already said it's true. In the dark and in the daylight, in the silence and the spotlight, and you always will be. So hear me clearly.
Hear me clear.
Of being chosen without begging.
You've been so much.
Of being loved without shrinking.
So much more than you give yourself credit.
Of being seen without performing. Because God said so.
God said so. I said, fuck this.
And that settles it.
I need my kid to understand who they
And
are.
if nobody told you today,
if ain't nobody tell you, let me tell you.
I just did.
You are worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy. Rich Rising and welcome y'all. Woo! To another day of I Am God's Success Project. Today, I wanted to talk to you about your worth. And what does being worthy mean? So I want to go look up the definition of worthy. And we're going to start from there. We're going to start from what this word means in this dictionary. Ooh. That one good eye still working, y'all. They're getting better and better and better with this. Okay, so it says worthy is an adjective that means having sufficient value merit, or importance to deserve a specific action, respect, or reward. Okay? For us to say, I'm worthy, that means that you have sufficient. Sufficient. That just means enough. You have enough value, merit, and importance to deserve a specific action, respect, or reward. I just want to let y'all know y'all are worthy. I just want to let you guys know that if you didn't know today, you do have the value, you do have the merit, and you do have the importance to deserve that specific action, respect, or reward. You actually have it. You do have it. The thing is that you have been comparing yourself, describing yourself, and allowing yourself to be in an alignment that doesn't work for you. There's no way that you can keep doing. There's no way you can do. People was working out now. People was working out now. Me against the stairs. That's it. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to get that giggle in. I had to get that giggle in. That was great. Look, because we have put ourselves in states of worth and we have told ourselves that we're worth this or we're worth that or we're worth this element and that element, we have literally put ourselves into some very bad, and I'm going to say we have put ourselves into some very bad places. We have. We have put ourselves in a place that we forgot that when we were created, that we were already worth it. We forgot that when we were created, that we already came with everything that we were meant. We were meant to. We came with it already, y'all. Don't you notice how a baby moves? Does a baby move insecure? Does a baby say, "Oh, well, you know what? Let me not cry right now for this food because they may not feel like they're in the mood for it"? No, I know that you're supposed to feed me. So I'm just fucking crying. I'm just going to cry and you're going to feed me. And that's how that's going to go. Oh shit, I got to fix this. Right? I'm going to cry and you're going to feed me. And that's how it is. Right? But when you guys put yourself in a place where you forget who you are. You guys have forgotten who you are. You going to school, honey? Oh my God, have the most amazing, wonderful, powerful day. You bringing your show and share? Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. You have the most amazing day, okay? You like your big ball? Oh, you're so welcome, honey. That's because you're a good boy. So which means when you go to school today, you're going to listen and you're going to do everything you're supposed to do, okay? Don't make your teachers have to talk to you. All right, my love? I'm super happy for you. And look, if you do what you're supposed to do, Auntie gonna hook you up. So if you want to hook up, you better do what you're supposed to do. That's because the spiders are rude and they always want to be in your way. Spiders do what they want. Okay, Boogie? See you later, my love. Y'all ain't gonna rob me of that experience. I don't give a fuck what I'm doing right now. Y'all ain't gonna rob me of that experience. That experience right there was wonderful. All right, y'all. So I put worthy up here. Okay, it's all over my face because I'm worthy. I'm worthy. And I want you guys to understand what this word means. I want you guys to understand the value, understand the message that is being given to you guys today. You are worthy. So what we're going to be dealing with today is the I feel energy. Because worth doesn't come from an outside source. Worth comes from within. Because a lot of y'all are doing the job. A lot of y'all are giving the energy. You're doing the things. You're flowing. You're being kind. You're doing all these things. But then the outside world isn't showing you back the reflection of what it is that you're putting out there, right? And look at my t-shirt today. You know I always wear my shirt to match the shit right here. It says, truth is, you only treat others the way you treat yourself. So you're literally only getting back from the world the way you truly feel about your damn self. I'm going to say it again. You're literally getting right now how you feel about yourself. So if you feel like you're deserving of something, then that energy will start to flow through. Robin. When you start to feel worthy, that worth will show up. When you start to feel love, that love will start to flow. When you start to feel peace, that peace will just when it's in your feelings, that's when you can really allow yourself, like excitement. You guys ever felt excitement? I know everybody in this room has felt excitement. I know everybody in this room knows the feeling of sad. I know everybody in this room knows the feeling of anger. You know the feelings. Now attribute the right ones to yourself. Attribute that feeling of worthiness to you. I am worthy. I feel it. You have to start to feel that worth. How do you feel worth? It feels good. I just want to let y'all know. Worth feels good. It's a thing that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you smile because you're not picking yourself apart. It's that energy that when you eat your food, you feel sustained. When you help fully. When you smile gracefully. That is the worth from within. Because you know you are. Because you know you are. To me, worth ties in with perfection. When I look at worth and I look at perfection, same shit. Because if you don't feel like you're worth anything, where are you ever going to see the perfection? If you don't feel like you're worth $1 million, why the fuck would $1 million show up for you? If you don't feel like you're deserving of that love and you're not worthy of it, you're not worthy of that reward because you've done this or you've done that, you hurt all the shit fucking put out there like a little pig, just eating up your shit, dog. All of that comes in from that feeling of feeling worthy. I know I'm loving, so I know I deserve love. I know that I have a peaceful spirit. I know it because I live it. I see it around me. I've allowed it to engulf who I am. If you don't feel worth it, it don't matter. That's why you can have a child and still feel empty. You can have a relationship and still feel lost. You could have the very job that you want, that dream job, and still feel unheard, unseen, and unacknowledged in your life. And that is because you don't see the value that you bring. You don't see it. You don't see it. You really, truly don't see the value that you bring. You know, after the pandemic, I heard a billionaire say this shit, and it made me have to really think. And I realized that a lot of people really is flowing under this. He said, during the pandemic, the people ended up getting an ego on them, making them feel as if they were important, as if they were needed, as if without them, we can't survive. He said, I need them to understand without us, they cannot survive. And I was like, whoa. Do you guys notice the value of things have gone down incredibly in everything? Do you guys see the value in things have gone down because they don't look at you as nothing valuable? I could treat you like complete shit. You still gonna come to this job every fucking day. I could talk to you fucked up. I could bully you. I can give you hours that I know I'm not paying you for. I could do you fucking dirty. And I know you're going to be coming back. You know why? Because you know you're not worthy. You feel as if your worth is dictated by what I give you. Yay. You feel like your love, your everything is dictated by what the outside world is giving you. I want you to know that's not the case, baby. The only way you're going to get this thing, the only way you're going to win, the only way you're going to strive, the only way you're going to survive, the only way you're going to make this truly happen in your life right now, you got to feel it. You got to feel a level of worth within yourself. If you cannot feel it, then you're gonna stay broke, you're gonna stay fucking all these things are around me right here, you're gonna stay all that shit. Mm-hmm. You're gonna stay all of these things. And it's unfortunate. And it truly is unfortunate that you put yourselves in these positions. But I want you to know every time you get disrespected at work and take it, you're just letting them know you ain't worth shit. You're letting them know that you're not worth the value. You're not worth the importance. You're not worth that, because I bet you anything they wouldn't treat the fucking CEO like that. And guess what? Is the CEO better than you? Are those people better than you? Because when they eat, they got a doodle just like you. They fart just like you. They pee themselves just like you. They got airwax just like you. They be having boogers in their nose and eye jammies too. They do. They do. I've seen some rich people with some mouth gush. Uh-huh. They got millions of dollars in the bank and they got mouth gush. They got the ook on the side of their shit. They got snot coming down their face. Look, what makes you different than anybody else? I feel. I feel makes you different. That's the only thing. No. And guess what? Guess what? Do you know that most CEOs don't even know anything about the business? They didn't work in the company. They didn't do shit. Well, that's what I call it. I call them out gush. I call them out gush, girl, because it's gushing. It be foaming on the side. Don't you guys notice I'm always wiping down my mouth? Because that is not it. That's not it. I do not like mouth gush. And I want you guys to really take yourselves seriously, because when that man said that, it made me have to think. It made me really have to think, like, what am I fucking worth? What merit and value do I have for myself? I realized my merit and value was so high that the day one more person fucked with me on my job, I walked off. I'm still employed, by the way. I'm still employed. I'm employed with them until I think 2029. And then we could revisit. I haven't been back in 2 years. And in June, at June 23rd, it's gonna be 3 years I walked off that fucking job. I walked the fuck off and I haven't turned back. I don't even remember the combination to my locker no more. I've been on a sabbatical here. And seriously, I had to value myself enough to put me at a high level. You don't get to talk to me any way the fuck you want. Are you dumb? I don't give a fuck who you are. Who the fuck did you think you are? Wait. Do you have an asshole? Do you shit? Does your shit still come out stink? Oh, then get the fuck out of here. You got me fucked up. Who? What? Unless I see you come in off clouds on a fucking chariot as Jesus Christ itself. There's no man that I look at and say, ooh, he's better than me. There's no man. There's no one. Not a Elon Musk, not a fucking Gandhi, not nobody. Nobody. And I think when you guys get that together, when you get that together, then you'll feel worthy. Because worth isn't something that you could see, it's something that you am, you know, you speak, but it's not something that you could just go and touch it. It's not, because you can't just go and touch it. That's a feeling that you got to feel from within inside yourself. And if you do not like yourself, it don't matter how much I fucking like you. I can like you as much as I want. I can tell you that you're beautiful, you're sexy, you're wonderful, you're, oh God, I want to drink your fucking bath water. I can tell you all them things, you know, and you still act like a fucking cunt. And you still act like one big pum pum still. How many men right now is kissing a woman that, oh baby, I love you, baby. How many women? I love you, my angel. And you're doing everything. You're cooking, you're cleaning, you're fucking right, you're doing everything you're supposed to do. You're dressing good, smelling good, and you're still getting screwed. Why? Why does that happen to you? Because you don't fucking feel it. You might be regurgitating some shit, but you don't feel it. You don't feel worthy. You don't feel top of top. Yo, it's talk to me fucking nice. Don't play with me. I'm the one. I'm the one for your ass. I appreciate you, Robin. Thank you. I am the one for you. I'm your huckleberry. He broke his leg.
I think he was, he's up at night. So the stairs moved somehow.
Oh, and he fell.
His leg got in it. When I saw this morning, he was hanging.
Oh.
And then when I went to move him, pick him up, like his whole back leg is like.
Oh yeah. Go take the baby. Go take the baby. Oh my God. Oh jeez.
They open at 9, so I'm gonna go and see.
Oh my God. Poor Fetch. The little hamster broke its little leg. I mean, my God. Mm.
I did not even want to go swimming.
Oh my God. I mean, damn. That's traumatic.
The way I would have his little body, the way I found him,
Oh God, you see, I can't take that. That's why I don't have no fucking pets.
I said, this is why I don't want it.
This is why I don't have no pets. The humans are enough for me to deal with. You come in. I found my little hamster hanging upside down one day. I almost fainted. I can't deal with that. I leave. Look, leave the people pets in the people's store. I go and watch all your pets through the window.
I said the same thing. I said,
I watch the pets through the window. Humans are. That's enough stress for me.
my child is enough stress.
That's enough stress.
Animal for him.
But coming and finding my little hamster, he broke up and oh God, Jesus Christ, oh my God.
What was he there for?
Oh, and was he crying? And he's so low. I can't. You're gonna make me. I cannot be emotionally.
Now I'm gonna have to take him out of there, put him in a little box, and
Look, she said, I like animals that live with others and outside.
I know.
I'm telling y'all. Oh my God, the damn hamster got a fucking tear in my eye. This is some bullshit. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm crying. Fucking teared up for a fucking hamster. Goddamn hamster. You see, that's why I don't got no pets. That's why I got no pets. It's too much for me. It's too much for me because they got feelings too. They got feelings too. And hurt is hurt, pain is pain. Oh, oh. That's why I don't got no pets, y'all. That's why I don't got no pets. Okay? That's why I got no pets right here, y'all. This is the reason why. Cause that's traumatic. Poor baby. Cause he be wildin'. You see, and then they be wildin'. It's just like your kid. You be wildin'. Cause how the fuck your stairs move? Anyway. Oh, god damn it. Sending love to the Hammy. Thank you. I'm sending love to him too. Oh God. Oh my Lord have mercy. All right, back to our worth now, y'all. The hamster came and took over. And that's my hamster too coming in. So for all of y'all who have your pets are still walking with you guys, by the way. You know, you didn't lose them because they were still a spirit. They were still alive. And so even in the spirit world, in the afterlife as they call it, you know, your pet still is there with you, guiding you. That's why you'll still hear their name. You'll still have a reminder of them. They'll still show you their favorite toy, or you'll end up watching their favorite movie still. Like, they're still spirits, baby. And they're still talking. Okay? Just for those of you who might have lost, you know, a pet, just know that those pets are still with you guys. Okay? I don't care if you lost it when you was 2 years old. It's still with you. Okay? Straight up. Remember, we don't lose, we transform. That's all we're doing. All we're doing is transforming this energy on a consistent basis. So when we talk about worth, when we talk about value, we talk about merit, we talk about importance. And I think that's the one right there. I feel like the biggest part about being worthy is the word importance. That word importance, that one right there, that's the one that people's having the biggest struggle with. I think we understand value. We do. Because people think if you work hard, if you do this, if you do that, you know, we've attributed things to value. We've even attributed things to merit. Right? You know, if you work, you know, again, coming back to that working hard, coming back to that, oh, well, you studied and you did this and you did that. And you know what I mean? But then when we talk about importance, I realize that's the place that people struggle the most, because your worthiness is tied to your importance, whether it's in society, in your family, in your relationship. Men are struggling huge with this energy, huge, because their importance, the whole level of their importance has been stripped. They're now dogs. They're fucking. They're simps. They're beta men. They, oh fuck. I mean, we've broken men down in a way that I didn't even know that we could break them down. You understand? And look at that. Spiritually, hamster symbolizes preparation, resourcefulness, and and mindful pacing. I like that because they be running on that fucking hamster wheel. And they run on that hamster wheel, but you know what hamsters know how to do? Get the fuck off the wheel. Why is it that the hamster knows to get off the wheel, but we as humans don't? Yep. We have to really bring that value back to our men and our women. We can't keep breaking each other down. We can't keep fucking with each other, tearing each other up, and expecting things to shift. And this importance, who's more important, the man or the woman? Who's more important? Who's more important? Guess what? Without each other, we ain't shit. Without you showing up to your job ain't shit. If you don't show up in that relationship, it ain't what? Doo-doo. It ain't shit. If you don't show up for your health, guess what your health is going to be? My favorite word this morning, shit. That's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. Without these two, I don't care if he got a limp dick, big dick, crooked dick, swollen dick, fucking circumcised dick, uncircumcised dick. I don't care if his dick is this big. I don't care if his dick is this big. Guess what? We need you. We need all that shit in your big balls, your small balls, your scrunchy balls, your little, your one nut. We need it. We need you. Fellas, we fucking need you. Without you, there is nothing. Ladies, we need them. Fellas, you need us. Without us, there is no you. And we need to get ourselves back into a state of balance. Without each other, we are nothing. So, who's more important? Is it the male that's more important or the female that's more important? Is it the plug or is it the socket that's more important? Like, which one's more important? Because the last time I checked, one does not exist without the other. One does not exist without the other. And so our worthiness has broke down into importance. We have put ourselves in a place of everything being dominated by importance. Our self-worth, our actions, our respect for even ourselves is delved into how important you think you are for somebody else. You want to call yourself a loser and disgusting and all these fucking things because some asshole told you that, oh, well, you're not cool enough, or you're not rich enough, or you're not smart enough. But by whose fucking standard? You know how many millionaires there are right now that don't even know how to read a fucking book? They don't know how to read, but they got millions of dollars in the bank. Oh. How the fuck do they have millions of dollars in the bank and they can't read? Well, R. Kelly was a good example. Wasn't he? He still can't he can't fucking read. He's learning how to read in prison. Ain't that some shit? But this was a holier than thou. People was fucking throwing their kids at this motherfucker. They was throwing their children at him. Oh, go and stay with him. He can't even fucking read. Oh, ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit right there? It all came down to importance. They saw him as important, and it didn't matter if he could read, if he could write. It didn't matter nothing. All it came down to was the importance. People were giving their fucking children to this man in the name of he's important. He can get them somewhere. Am I speaking a word or am I lying to y'all? Who are you comparing your importance to? Because that's how you gonna know if you worthy or you ain't worthy. Rich Rising. When I stop comparing myself, I compare myself to me. I ain't gonna lie. I look at me and I'm like, I'm better than I was. Yeah. Smarter than I was. Yeah, I'm comparing myself to me. I can't compare myself to anybody else because ain't nobody else like me. I see people that look like me. I see people that maybe talk like me, grew up like me, But when I walk around this motherfucker right here on a daily basis, it's just me, myself, and I. It's just me, me, me. It's only me. So why am I comparing myself to you? I'm looking at this motherfucker on TV and I'm saying, oh my God, I'm not good enough because this person thousands of miles away, who I don't know what the fuck they've done to get to where they at. I ain't suck a dick yet to get to where I'm at. Well, yeah, without pleasure. I was so wrong for myself. Oh gosh. Okay, all right. Don't get me started, okay? Because left, I'm supposed to stay right in the middle, y'all. I'm not supposed to be going left, stay right in the middle. That's why I respect a Cardi. Because Cardi was like, yo, I ain't fuck nobody. I ain't suck no dick. I was shaking my ass for my money. I did that. But I ain't fuck nobody to get to where I'm at right now. And you gotta, for me, that's what makes me think. I'm like, when I look at what some people do, look at the young ladies who go to Dubai and let themselves get doodled on. I wouldn't mind 10 grand right now. I would not mind a 10 grand in my hand right now. But if someone told me that I had to get doodled on for any amount of money, billions, you make me a billionaire right now and all you got to do is doodle on me? Fuck that. We gonna climb the ladder then, motherfucker, because ain't no way I'm gonna let you doodle on me. What importance do you have for yourself? What importance do you have for yourself? People could only move with you on how you treat you. You only treat others the way people treat you, the way you treat yourself, excuse me, and people only treat you the way you treat yourself. When I say it's all about you, it literally is all about you. Your whole entire existence, your whole entire world, the way people see you, the way people talk to you, the way you get all of that, it's literally all you. The assholes, the good people, the guy who opens the door, the guy who lets the door shut in your face. All of those energies are you. And the level of importance that you've put on yourself, the level of worth, action, respect that you put on yourself. Because I'm sorry, a lot of y'all want people to do things for you that you are not willing to do for yourself. You want me to talk to you nice, but you talk to you like trash. You want me to come and give you all my love. I look at them McDonald's bitches that you work at McDonald's, but you want a billionaire. But you won't put nothing in you to bring a billion out of you. But you want me to come and make you a billionaire. That's some fucked up shit, ain't it? Look where you see yourself. And you watching my shit? Oh, that's fucked up. That's why y'all be watching them and don't be getting them. That's why you be watching them. Because you still don't have a sense of value and importance for yourself. And again, who are you comparing yourself to? Who are you comparing yourself to? That's the biggest fucking question you got to ask yourself right now. Who have you compared yourself to that made you think that you couldn't do it? Who have you compared yourself to that made you feel like I'm not good enough? Who have you compared yourself to? Become day, honey, how you doing? We got a husband in the house. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Let me upgrade you. Okay, let me upgrade you. And I really want you guys to ask yourself who, 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 who's that? Are you comparing yourselves to? Why do you feel like your man like this woman better when he laying up with you? Why the fuck would I be laying with you if I wanted to lay with her? I'd be laying with her. This is how y'all women be pushing your man out the house. Oh, well, you like girls with big butts. You like girls with big butts. Why? Because you're insecure about your small butt? I literally watched a girl destroy her fucking relationship, mashed up something so beautiful because she got a little, what she calls, and she calls it a SpongeBob booty. And because her man liked to post her to with some girls that actually have ass, all of a sudden he's fucking, I can't fucking trust you. And because you are valuing and meriting your ass by somebody else's, hey, look, you got me fucked up. As long as my clothes look good to me, I don't give a fuck about nobody else. So what if I don't got no big ass? They don't really make clothes for those anyway. For all the women who have the natural big ass, and they've been walking around with this bitch their whole life, they know they don't make clothes for those. And please, leggings and shit is not clothes. That is poison that they're using against you. Because you can't get no real cotton in no goddamn legging. You can't get no real linen in no legging. Like, there's certain real materials don't do that. So please don't get yourselves all twisted and confused by thinking that you look outside and because you don't see it on yourself, that somehow, some way, your importance has diminished. You are valuable. You are important. And I need you guys to take action on that. Allow yourself to feel it. Nobody can talk to you anyhow they want to, unless you let them. Straight up and down. When you have a certain level of respect for yourself, a certain level of care for yourself, a certain level of movement that you deal with yourself, honey, there's certain doors that you'll never walk through. When I used to tell myself I wasn't good enough, I used to have people on the outside world telling me I wasn't good enough. When I started just telling myself my truth, Tasha, you are fucking smart, man. You have a lot going for you. I used to hate all the talents that I had. I was like, oh my God, I don't understand. I'm so fucking talented. And then I used to just break it all down. But I've paid bills with these talents. I've fucking done a lot with these damn talents over the years. Shit. I mean, I might be looking at one day, but if I look at the accumulation over the years, I still have people that has my pieces, and it's been fucking 15 years, almost 20 years I've been doing this. And there's people who still have the pieces that I've made for them. They still have it. So just know that your worth, your merit, your value is what you decided to be. Now, what are you going to decide? And I want y'all to write it. I want y'all to write this in the chat. I am important. That's what I want you to put in. Because that's the worth and that's the energy of worth that I want you guys getting in tune with. I am fucking important. I am important. I am important. I want you guys important. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I just realized I wasn't writing it in the right place. I'm like, what the fuck's happening right now? I am Important. I am important. That is the value and self-worth that I want you guys acknowledging today. That's why I want you guys reminding your children so that when you're talking to them, when you guys are talking to your kids today, remember you're talking to a very important person. Remember that you're talking to God in flesh. So be mindful of how you talk to them. Be mindful of how you talk to yourself today because, let's be real here. If you guys have anybody that you feel is important right now, and you would talk to them a certain way and you would move with them a certain way and you would be right with them a certain way, I want you to start treating yourself exactly like that right now. Anybody that you think is important, that you value, that you move with your highest good with on the external level, I want you to start treating yourself exactly like that. I want you to start treating yourself exactly like that. You go above and beyond for them. I want you going above and beyond for you. You'll invest anything on them. I want you to invest anything on yourself. You'll stay up with them and wipe the shit off their ass. You do all of that for them. I want you to do all that extra sacrifice for you. Start to do that sacrifice for you. I bet you anything, everybody that you thought that you was keeping that nice dress for, those nice dishes for, that all those people that you're putting importance on, yeah, I want you to start treating yourself like that. Start moving with yourself like that. Start gravitating towards you like that. Make sense? It's that becomes their inner voice. It does. It does. You want to make sure, like my daughter can tell me whatever she wants. Sometimes she be talking, I'll be like, I don't know why you talking about my kid like that, but I will fuck you up if you keep talking about my kid like that. Oh, mommy, no. It's my kid you're talking about like that. And I'll be damned if you're going to talk about my kid less than. Who the fuck are you to be talking about my kid less than? And she'd be looking at me when she was younger. She used to be like, I think my mother is crazy. I think my mother done lost her mind. But she know. When you start talking about my kid crazy, I got to stop you in the tracks. Who the fuck you talking about? You talking about my kid? What, you want to fight? What you want to do? Wait, what you talking about my kid like that? But mommy, I am your kid. Exactly. So do I need to do you something? Because you ain't gonna keep talking about my baby like that. That's not who I raised. That's not what I see in you. That's not what I know in you. And that's damn sure not what you exude. Who are you talking about? Because you ain't talking about my kid like that. You gonna stop that shit right now. Yeah. Yes. So when she's in a certain level of funk, yeah, don't fucking call me. Don't call me. Don't call me to tell me, oh, that you're a loser or that you don't fucking call me for that bullshit. Don't call me for that. If you're looking for a pep talk, if you're looking for you valuable talk, call me. But if you're looking to kick down the fucking rocks down the street, don't call me. If you're not about progression and movement forward, no. As my friend, as my family, as my child, don't call me. Straight up. Because this is a worth house. I am God's success project. Why the fuck am I playing small? I am God's success project. And today, my worth and my value and my merit and who I am is way too high to be taking anything fucking less than any further. And y'all, hey, look, y'all better stop playing with me, boy. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing. Seriously. I am important. I only seen me and ASAP put I am important in the chat. I only seen one person beside me put I am important in the chat. Mm, okay. I ain't gonna beg y'all to participate in y'all life. You got to know that your participation is key. You must, and I don't mean, I mean literally. When I say write it down, I want you guys to write it down. I'm not saying that just to, make myself feel good or no. I'm acclimating it because when you write it down, when you even type it out, when you make the action, your mind registers that action. Here's the thing, right? You see what it says? To deserve a specific action. You must make an action towards you so that that action, remember, action reaction. If you don't write it down, if you don't put it in, if you don't use all of your senses to acclimate it, what ends up happening? What ends up happening? What ends up happening, y'all? Okay. You will not gain the full benefit of what it is. If, I used to watch my mom and a lot of older women back from like, you know, 60, 70, 80-year-old women. Do you guys notice that they doodle a lot? Do you guys notice that they love to have a pen and they doodle? You guys, I be paying attention to some shit now. I be paying attention even to your little habits. And those people, the older generations, they doodle. Why do they doodle? Because they were taught that when you write it down, it manifests itself. They understand. That's why we used to write down our appointments. That's why we used to write things down. That's why you always used to, and they always used to have a pen and a pad next to the phone. So while they're doing what they're doing, they're doodling. I used to watch my mother create some intense, beautiful pictures off of just sitting on the phone, and she's just sketching and writing, and next thing you know, I see that shit in an outfit. Next thing you know, I see that in an outfit. Next thing you know, I see that in something. And I was like, whoa, I wonder if she knew that she was doodling down her next outfit. Because those cuts and those patterns would be in the design. I want you guys to know writing things down is vital. That's why you guys see, I just pick up and I just write it down. I don't try to retain it in my mind anymore, and I'm damn sure not just putting it on my phone. I want to acclimate all my senses. That's why even typing still is beneficial because typing makes you hear a click, 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 a tap, tap, tap. You feel a movement, right? When you're typing on your phone, you don't get that same click, 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 tap, tap, tap. You don't get a feeling. Yo, I'm telling y'all what I know. I'm telling y'all what I do. I'm telling y'all what I know works. I'm not coming here with suggestions, yo. I want you guys to know what I'm saying to you is not a suggestion. This is not something that you can brush over or run away from or even fucking ignore. It's not. You want this shit to work, you want your life to get better, you better fucking listen and do the shit. And do the shit. Because I can do it for me. I cannot do it for you. Ooh, that's a big bee in here. Bee, you stay in here, boy. boy, you gonna be lopping over them flowers now. You gonna be leaning over them flowers, talking about, oh, this pollen is good than a motherfucker, boy. Look, B, don't get yourself no munchies now. Don't get yourself no munchies fucking around in here. We gonna be leaning, talk about, oh, where that's new. Okay, let me behave. When I started to understand my worth, that's when I started to bring myself into a different place. I had to bring myself into a different place because until I learned my worth, I wasn't going to be shit to y'all. Until I understood my own value, my merit, and my importance, I was never going to be any good to any of you. I was always going to feel like a little bit of a hypocrite. I was always going to feel like I was lying to y'all somehow, some way. Because I wasn't being true to anything. I was saying it, but I wasn't living it. I wasn't in tune with it. I wasn't getting the inner standing of it. When I started to understand, I went from someone who would just, it didn't matter, use me, take advantage of me. I would be angry, but do whatever the fuck you wanted. Do whatever you want. My mother called me a people pleaser because she realized that I would just do anything to please you despite what it might be doing to me. But when I started getting that worth up, oh, fuck. I started to get that worth up. I started to get that value structure in. Yeah, I walked off my job because they was telling me nobody wants to hear that jungle music. And I was being told I need to understand what racism is. You, as a white person, is telling me you don't want to hear my jungle music in the workplace. Well, I got to listen to Madonna and Elvis and all these fuckers. And then I'm told I need to learn what being discriminated against is for real, because he was just joking. Now, if I were to tell him something about his mother's rotten crotch, I would have been, I was only joking. I was just playing. Or you going to talk about my mom? But I was just playing. Oh, so when you are being violent, disgusting, it's okay. You just playing. Notice people always, they want to push the envelope and they say, oh, I was just playing. I was just playing. I know I crossed the line, but I was trying to see how far across that line I could go. I'm just playing. Why you gotta act like that? Why you gotta get so mad? Yeah, get mad. Get fucking mad. You just playing? So you know what? When I realized that my worth and my value wasn't going to be appreciated, I left. And I need y'all to be okay with that. I need you to be okay to release the relationships. I need you okay to be releasing the job. Release all that shit. If it's not working for you anymore, honey, let it go. Let it go. Let it go and start with you. Let it go and start with you. I am worthy I'm important, I'm respected, and that energy will allow for the reward that flows with that to go into play. Because the flow is important. The flow of I feel is important. So today, guys, I want you guys going forward and I want you guys feeling worthy. You could don't tell nobody you worthy. Oh, I'm worthy. No, you by the time you got to tell somebody, you don't believe it. By the time you got to tell somebody that you are, you don't believe it. Just show them. Show them who you believe you are. Don't don't move with me fucking funny. You will find yourself in a very bad place fucking with me. I'm telling you now. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because my level of worth is way too high. Open those doors. Open those things. Open that jar of self-worth and knowingness and worthiness and value. Open it now. Open it right now and enjoy. Enjoy the sweet nectar that is you. And that you never had to compare yourself to anybody. You never have to look at yourself and you never have to. That's why so many of you guys don't feel worthy right now. And it's not something that you have to tell. It's something that you believe and that you start to show. That's all you're doing. You're starting to move. You move. You move. That's right. Every day is a new chance or an opportunity to find a new way. It is. And not every day. Every moment in every day. Every moment in every day you get to choose, eh? Every fucking moment of every day you get to choose. You do. Every millisecond is yours. What are you doing with it? What are you doing with it is all that matters. What are you doing with it? And you'll see yourself in an alignment that is pretty beautiful, actually. So God woke me up with this energy this morning. The song that I heard this morning reflected that as well. It reflected that energy. And so I want to give it to you again because I need you guys to understand that you are worthy. I need you to understand that you are valuable. I need you to understand that you are something special in this world. And please stop comparing yourself to anyone else. You are as important as everyone or anyone here on this planet. Period. You are. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. So I want you guys literally remembering that you are God's success project. You didn't come here to do anything else but show what this means. That I see the value in myself. I know I am valuable. I am valuable. I do worthy shit. I feel worthy within me. I feel my own self-worth. I feel it. I love the worth that I see within myself. I love the energy that flows within me. I love the respect I have for me. I love the actions that I take towards me. I love the rewards that life circulates towards me as I give more and more to myself, and I speak life into me. I speak importance and merit and worth. I speak life. Thank you. And allow this energy to flow through you like a wave. But nobody can make you feel worthy
if nobody told you today.
Nobody.
Let me be the one to say it with the kind of honesty that don't flinch when it looks you in the eyes. You're worthy.
I'm not even flinching when I tell you. I'm not even flinching.
If nobody told you today,
you're worthy still.
Let me be the one to say it with the kind of honesty that don't flinch when it looks you in the eyes. You're worthy.
You're worthy, baby.
Worthy in the moments you feel like a warrior. In the moments you feel like a whisper.
Yep.
Worthy on the days you walk tall.
Yep.
And the days you crawl through the hours.
Yep.
Just trying not to break in front of people who wouldn't understand.
Ooh, talk to me.
You're worthy.
Talk to me. You're worthy, baby.
Even when you don't believe it yourself. You've been carrying storms that never made it to the group chat.
That's right.
You've been holding yourself together in bathrooms and cars and grocery store aisles, whispering, Lord, just get me through this moment.
Get me through
While
this.
the world kept spinning like your heart wasn't trembling. You've been showing up with a smile that didn't match your spirit.
Oh my God.
Giving light while you were running low on your own, and still you rose. You rose with cracked hands and tired bones. You rose with a heart that had every reason to shut down. That alone makes you worthy. You don't have to earn this. You don't have to chase this. You don't have to perform for this. Worthiness is not a reward.
It's not.
It's your inheritance.
It's what?
Your worth ain't a mood swing. It don't rise and fall with who texts you back or who don't. Your worth ain't a paycheck or a title or a relationship status or a number on a scale.
No.
Your worth was carved into your spirit before you ever took your first breath. Before heartbreak tried to rewrite you. Before disappointment tried to shrink you. Before people tried to convince you that you had to earn what God already gave. Baby, listen.
God gave you this.
Your worth is older than your wounds. Your worth is louder than your doubts. Your worth is deeper than your mistakes. And God don't change his mind.
God didn't change his mind.
You're enough without the mask.
Oh my God.
Without the pressure. You're enough even when you're healing slow. You're enough even when you're questioning everything.
Oh, I gotta wheel that up. Fuck this. Fuck this.
If nobody told you today.
If nobody can tell you today, baby.
Let me be the one to say it with the kind of honesty that don't flinch when it looks you in the eyes. You're worthy.
You are worthy.
Worthy in the moments you feel like a warrior. In the moments you feel like a whisper. Worthy on the days you walk tall. And the days you crawl through the hours. Just trying not to break in front of people who wouldn't understand. You're worthy.
You are worthy, baby.
Even when you don't believe it yourself. You've been carrying storms that never made it to the group chat.
Yes, oh my God.
You've been holding yourself together in bathrooms and cars and grocery store aisles, whispering, Lord, just get me through this moment.
Just get me through this moment.
While the world kept spinning like your heart wasn't trembling. You've been showing up with a smile that didn't match your spirit. Giving light while you were running low on your own, and still you rose. You rose with cracked hands and tired bones. You rose with a heart that had every reason to shut down. That alone makes you worthy. You don't have to earn this. You don't have to chase this. You don't have to perform for this. Worthiness is not a reward.
Yes.
It's your inheritance. Your worth
just get me
ain't
through
a
this
mood
moment, God.
swing. It don't rise and fall with who texts you back or who don't. Your worth ain't a paycheck or a title or a relationship status or a number on a scale. Your worth was carved into your spirit Before you ever took your first breath. Before heartbreak tried to rewrite you. Before disappointment tried to shrink you. Before people tried to convince you that you had to earn what God already gave. Baby, listen.
God already gave it to you,
Your worth is older than your wounds. Your worth is louder than your doubts. Your worth is deeper than your mistakes. And God don't change his mind. You're enough without the mask, without the pressure. You're enough even when you're healing slow. You're enough even when you're questioning everything. You're enough. And you always were. Somewhere along the way you learned to measure yourself by who stayed, who clapped, who chose you, who validated you.
Yes.
But people are inconsistent. God is not. And your worth, untouched, unmoved, unshaken. You don't have to beg for love when you were born from it.
You ain't got to beg.
You don't have to shrink to be seen.
God did not ask you to beg.
You don't have to break yourself to be held.
No.
You don't have to prove what heaven already confirmed.
You are already confirmed, honey. You are
even when you don't feel it, even when life don't show it, ain't nothing can take that from you. You're worthy because God already said it's true. In the dark and in the daylight, in the silence and the spotlight, and you always will be. So hear me clearly. You are worthy of being chosen without begging. You are worthy of being loved without shrinking. You are worthy of being seen without performing. You are worthy because God said so. And that settles it.
That's
and if nobody told you today,
put some baking soda on it and wash them, okay, honey? You're gonna be all right. You still worthy even with your fungus toes. You got moldy cake between your toes and you still worthy, baby. You're gonna be all right. God loves all of y'all. Crusty toes and all. You can talk to yourself, baby, because nobody's listening.
People love to act like they rock with you.
Come on now.
Until your life start hitting angles they never expected.
You guys didn't expect.
Until your growth starts revealing the places they refuse to heal. Until your blessings start reminding them of the work they never had the courage to do.
You got work to do.
I learned that everybody's smiling in your face and clapping for your eyes.
Yes.
Some folks leaning close not because they love you, but because they're trying to measure your wingspan.
Yes, Shadow.
Trying to see how far you might fly. Trying to figure out if your next level might leave them behind.
Go ahead. Fill it up.
They don't want to support you. They want to study you. They want to know how you keep surviving storms they swore would drown you.
You're not going to drown me, baby.
They want to know how you keep glowing after fires that should have burned you down.
Fuck you stop typing for?
Every year I ain't
here to hear you. That's okay.
Some folks don't come to listen. They come to gather intel.
Come on. Tight.
They come to collect your business like souvenirs. They come to sit in your presence like spies, not supporters. They don't show up for your healing. They show up for the headlines. They don't ask how you been out of love. They ask it like a reporter looking for a story. They don't clap for your elevation. They clap just loud enough to hide the sound of their envy in the wildest part. They think you don't feel it. They think you don't hear the shift in their voice. When your blessings get bigger, they think you don't notice the way your smile drops a little too fast when you mention your growth. They think you don't see the way your spirit tightens when you talk about your peace. But baby, I feel everything now. I see the tension behind the grin, and I see the jealousy hiding behind the I'm proud of you. I see the way they study my moves like they're trying to recreate the recipe.
That's what I'm talking about.
I see the way they watch my life like a show they didn't get cast in.
Shut that down.
I see the way they pretend to clap while secretly hoping I trip. I see the way they call me sis while competing with my spirit. I see the way they try to mimic my sound, my stride, my softness, my strength, but still can't duplicate the anointing.
You can't fuck with this anointing.
On my name.
Everybody's
I
not
used to
gonna hear you.
overshare. I used to hand out my heart like it was free sample.
When you start telling people I love myself,
I used to believe presence meant loyalty and proximity meant love. I thought if you stood beside me, you were for me. I thought if you clapped, you cared. I thought if you listened, you loved. But God had to show me that some people stand close just to see what you're carrying. Some people hug you just to feel where your strength is stored. Some people call you family, or secretly praying your blessings slow down. Some people only love you as long as you stay small, quiet, unsure. But the moment you grow wings, they grow. The moment you find your voice, they find it jealousy. The moment you heal, they lose control.
My price is way too high.
Discernment hit me soft but strong, like a whisper that knew my name and said, baby, everybody clapping ain't cheering, everybody listening ain't learning, everybody close ain't connected.
Come on, y'all.
And I believed it.
Yes.
Finally I realized I don't lose people, I lose access to people who were never meant to walk with me.
Come on, y'all.
I realized some folks only loved me when I was broken enough to need them.
That's how they want
When I was quiet enough to not intimidate them.
Take your worth.
When I was dim enough to not outshine them.
That's why.
The moment I stepped into my fullness, they stepped into their fear.
Because you gotta shine their ass. Shine.
The moment I embraced my calling, they exposed their insecurity.
Time to fucking shine.
The moment I stopped shrinking, they started shaking. And still I rise anyway, I shine anyway, I speak anyway.
Come on, shine anyway.
Because God didn't bless me in private for me to shrink in public. I'm covered, I'm chosen, I'm protected, I'm guided, and the ones meant to hear me, feel me deep. They don't listen with curiosity, they listen with conviction. They don't watch with ends and watch with everyone. They don't study my steps, they celebrate my stride. They don't compete with my calling, they honor it.
They cannot compete with your calling.
They don't fear my growth, they grow with me. So let them watch if they want to. Let them listen if they must. Let them study, let them whisper, let them speculate. Just know this, I'm no longer bothered by the eyes that study me or the ears that misuse me.
Come on, y'all.
I'm too busy becoming everything God whispered over my life. I'm too busy rising into the woman I prayed to meet. I'm too busy glowing in ways that don't require communication. I'm too busy walking in rooms built for my voice. I'm too busy honoring the version of me that survived what should have killed her. Every ear ain't here to hear me, and that's fine, because the ones meant for my voice, the ones meant for my truth, the ones meant for my testimony, they don't just hear me.
You do what? You feel me.
They feel
Remember
me.
what I said? Y'all feel me. I love y'all.
And they rise with
Woo! Y'all feel me. This ain't a game. Y'all feel this shit. That's what it is. All right, I got the number of the day. Let me give y'all the number of the day. Let me give y'all the number of the day. The number of the day. First of all, we're in an 11 phase because it's the 29th. So y'all better get y'all mind right today. That's why I came with the conversation with y'all that I did today, and making sure that you know that you are worthy, you are valuable, you are fucking somebody. And please stop comparing yourself to people, because most of the time y'all don't even realize you're comparing yourselves to people less than you. A lot of the times when you're comparing yourself to somebody who think you're better, that you think is better than you, usually that person is still less than you. Their morals, their values, their things is still less than you. They might have more money than you. They might have more this than you, more that than you. But they still aren't you. Okay. So our number today is 82. 82. Keep the faith that your financial situation is taken care of. Give any worries to God and the angels. As we come into this worth day, as we come into this energy, a lot of you guys are comparing your worth to money. Because you don't have a certain level of money, you don't have a certain level of worth. That is one of the biggest hurdles that you guys get to jump over today. Because on a financial level, know that you are taken care of, you are secure, you are seen, you have been heard. And we are taking care of things. And we just need you to take your initiative step by step by step, day by day by day, to get this thing done. So keep the faith that your financial situation is taken care of, and give any worries to God and the angels. So give me all your stresses. You don't think you're good enough? You don't think you have enough? You think you're in a state of lack? Give me all of that. Give me all your garbage. Give it to me so that I can transmute it, so that I can transform it, so that I can heal it and make it into something more powerful. Right now, how can I make it into something powerful if you keep giving your fucking faith, you keep giving your power away, you keep giving your faith away, you keep giving your I ams away, your feelings, all your stuff, you just keep giving it away in the name of you're not enough. And you're being told today, all I need you guys to do is just keep that mustard seed together. That you are worthy, that you are important, that you are valued financially, emotionally, physically, in health, in wealth, in every area of your life. You are worthy. Okay? You beautiful, powerful, wonderful souls. I'm going to hit you with this one, and then we out of here. Your turn isn't luck.
Before I say a word,
your turn is dictated. Your turn is guided.
Let me honor the hands that held me.
God is not done with you yet.
Myself.
God is just now starting.
Let me honor the prayers
that went up for me. You are the success project that I sent here. And you're going to do great things with it.
Pray
I love
for
you.
myself.
Woo!
Let me
the
honor
best
the
day that you ever had in your life today.
But shape me.
Y'all like the haircut?
Let me honor the God who didn't rush my becoming but refined me until I could carry the weight of my own life.
Well, I'm going outside looking cute today. Talk to me nice.
This moment, this glow is not accidental.
It's not.
It's ancestral. It's earned. It's carved. It's cultivated.
Come on, y'all.
It's mine because I built it with bare hands and borrowed strength.
Woo!
People love to clap for the finished product.
They do.
But they never ask about the process.
What you been
going through. They love to shine, but they don't ask about the shadows I had to walk through to get here. They don't know about the nights I cried so hard I had to remind myself to breathe. They don't know about the mornings I woke up with swollen eyes, but still whisper, God, if you give me strength, I'll try again. They don't know about the days I felt invisible, unseen, unpicked, unprotected, but still kept building like a woman who knew her future depended on her faithfulness.
Fellas, you too.
I didn't stumble into this.
You too, bro.
I sold into it. I suffered into it. I sang my way through it. I survived my way into it.
Come on, brothers. Brick by brick. Come on, sisters. I don't give a fuck who you are. You my sister, you my brother, and I love you.
My turn wasn't love. It was labor. It was holy sweat. It was sacred grind. It was me choosing myself. On days I barely recognized myself. My turn didn't come. I created it with God in my lungs and my ancestors humming in my bones. See,
that's why I suck by my
I'm not new to the fight. I'm familiar with the battlefield. I know what it feels like to rebuild myself with nothing but a mustard seed in the memory of who I used to be. I know what it feels like to be overlooked until God said, now watch me make her undeniable. I know what it feels like to be counted out until heaven whispered, baby, you were never out, you were in training. This ain't coincidence, this ain't chance, this ain't luck. This is lineage waking up in my bloodstream. This is purpose stretching its arms in my chest. This is every woman before me who didn't get a turn, but still prayed I'd get mine. I didn't bloom out of nowhere. I bloomed out of wounds, out of worship, out of waiting rooms, where God was rearranging my destiny behind the scenes. I bloomed out of broken that didn't break me. I bloomed out of battles that didn't bury me. I bloomed because I refused to let the darkness convince me that the light wasn't coming. Let me tell you something. Flavor feels different.
Yes, it does.
When you fought for it.
Yes, it does.
Peace hits deep when you bled for it. Joy tastes sweeter when you cried for it. And purpose becomes personal when you realize you didn't wait for a door. You carved one out the wall with nothing but faith, grit, and a God who refused to let you fold. So don't call it luck, call it labor, call it legacy. Call it the long road, finally paying you back with interest. My turn wasn't luck, it was labor, it was late nights, wet pillows and whispered prayers. It was every keep going I told myself when quitting felt easier. My turn didn't come, I created it. And baby, I earned every inch of this light. So when you see me shining,
remember your worth
know this
is dictated by you.
I didn't stumble into my season, I built it.
Else. You built this. Don't let them take away who you are.
By tear, and I'm still building.
I love you guys.
Because
Keep
God
building.
ain't done with me yet.
God ain't done with you. But you are worth everything that I got. So remember that.
Handle me like a blessing.
I love you guys and have a beautiful, powerful day.
Because that's exactly what I am.